Welcome to my domain, the Great Library of Yuxantis. Unfortunately, I can't let you visit our archives. Only naughts of a certain rank are allowed in there. However, I'll be happy to give you any information I can.
The letter you sent, what was it about? Why do you wish to speak with us?
It is a very serious matter. Someone from outside our guild attempted to sneak into the restricted area of the Great Library. The guard apprehended the person in question easily. It was a spy from Taleme. But she refused to tell us why she's here. I need to discover how she was able to get past our security measures and what she took. You must understand, this part of the library is protected by devices that only those who are authorized know how to use. Meaning, only naughts that have attained the rank of captain. Our great library houses the entire bank of knowledge the naughts have gathered. The other nations covet it, you can be sure. If the nations of Gakan had access, they would no longer need our services. Our very existence depends on this knowledge. They could sail and pillage the islands we've discovered as they please. Other islands would suffer the same fate as Tirfridi. It is imperative that you discover what brought this spy here, and especially how she was able to break in.
Why not ask the guard to carry out this investigation?
We have an uninvited rat hiding in the hull. I am convinced that only one of my sister or brother naughts could have let the spy into the restricted area. Until I found the culprit, and let's hope there be only one. I can trust no one, except for you. Please, go and interrogate the prisoner. Try to discover the identity of her guide. And please use the utmost discretion. No one must know why you're visiting the prisoner.
Do you know what she took?
I haven't had the time to organize a complete inventory, but I am hoping the prisoner will tell you what she was after. Though the guards didn't find anything on her, she may have had time to hide whatever she stole.
I can't believe a naught could have put us all in danger like this.
I was astounded as well. But until I have proof that one of our own was not involved, I can't take any risks. Please, keep everything I have just told you to yourselves until we find whoever did this.
I don't like keeping what we know from sisters and brothers of the sea. But I understand. I just can't wrap my mind around such a betrayal.
Thank you for trusting us. We will try to get to the bottom of this.
May the winds fill your sails.
What can you tell us about the Great Library?
It's a fabulous place. I'm very proud of it. The Naughts have kept all the Portaland charts, logbooks, maps, ship plans, and navigational instruments since the Guild was founded. It's an extraordinary treasure trove containing many secrets. Without them, the Guild would not be what it is today, which explains why only high-ranking Naughts can access them. Some nations would do anything to learn even a fragment of what's inside these walls.
I'd never have guessed you were from our island. You speak the language of the Renoixe without an accent? How did one of our people become a Naut and end up here on Yuxantis?
It's a long story. I come from a small village on the coast, Vignamri.
Ah, the village of the Sisoignames.
Exactly. I would watch these strange ships passing in the distance, as big as the whales whose bones I collected with my family. Sometimes they would stop and send men to our village to buy goods and food from us. They fascinated me. So one day, I asked to join them. I was very young then, and became first a cabin boy, then a deckhand. But I wasn't really cut out for sailing. What fascinated me more than anything was the incredible, intimate knowledge they had amassed of the sea. I'd learnt to read and write and joined this place as a librarian's apprentice. When the previous librarian was too exhausted to continue his work, I took his place. And here I am.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
I'm happy to see you again. How can I help you?
Thank you for your time.
It's my...
Greetings. I hope you've recovered from your incarceration, Captain Alvida.
Yes, thank you, Master. And allow me to thank you again for your aid.
Please, Captain, it was only fair. I hope you like your new ship.
Oh, enormously. And I thank you for choosing the one you did.
I suspected you would appreciate it, given its history. She needed work, the Constancia. She had suffered, but she was waiting for you.
What can you tell us about the shipyard?
Not much, since you are not one of us, unfortunately. This is where we build our ships, from the keel to the ropes, where we create the wonders that allow our nauts to roam the oceans. And all its secrets are jealously guarded. No foreigners are allowed in, and those who work here, including myself, are not even allowed to leave the island.
Are you from the island? How did you become master of the shipyard?
I'm originally from Yuxantis, yes. My father was also a shipwright. He passed on my love for the feel of wood and the smell of hemp. My first words were timber, hull, keel, and cross tree. I started to draw hulls before I could even walk. I was obviously fated to be a master in the art of carpentry, but becoming master of the shipyard was another matter. I had to learn to manage men as well as master wood and carpentry. It took me a while, but today I'm proud of who I am and what I can offer to the guild.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Always a pleasure.
Greeting. Captain Alvida.
It looks like she's sleeping.
Try to rouse her. We must speak with her.
Madam? Wake up. We need to speak to you.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. She didn't bat an eye. We should take a closer look at her.
I understand why she wouldn't answer. She's not breathing. She has no wounds, no contusions, and she was young. I wonder how she could have died. We should search her body. It's the only way we can hope to find any answers now. There's nothing in her scarf. Nothing. Her jacket is the first thing the guards would have searched. There's nothing in her pockets, and there's no lining to hide anything in. Well, have a look at this. There's a secret pocket in her boots, and there are notes inside.
The number on this note looks like the ones used to classify documents in libraries. It must refer to the document the spy was supposed to steal. What do you make of the second note?
It's a series of odd symbols. It could be a coded message. There is nothing more to learn here, I'm afraid. We should return to see the Master Librarian and report our findings.
That's an excellent suggestion. He'll be able to tell us more about the stolen document and might even know this strange code.
You've come back. How can I help you?
We were able to enter the prison without anyone suspecting a thing.
Did the prisoner tell you anything?
That would have been difficult, seeing as how she was dead when we found her.
What? How is that possible? Well, how did she die?
I wasn't able to identify the cause of death, but it wasn't natural. She appeared to have been in good health, and she had not been beaten by the guards.
Do you think she might have been assassinated?
That's the direction logic is pointing. That said, we did find papers on her person in a secret fold in her boots. We found these two notes. One contains a number that we think refers to the document she was to steal from the Great Library. The other is a list of exotic symbols. Some sort of code? Do they mean anything to you?
No. But wait. Perhaps it's not a code, but rather a series of directions. This first symbol, for example, makes me think of a mermaid carrying a fishing rod, which corresponds to the name of our tavern. It could be a covert way of showing our spy the way to find her contacts. As for this number, by the eels! I believe it's a map from the most secret part of the library. Let me check that right away. One of our maps is missing! It's a map that reveals the location of an island yet undiscovered by those on the continent. This is a disaster! Is that all you found on the spy?
Yes. Whoever killed her must have taken the missing map. After the spy stole it, she was of no utility to him. And her murder in our prison confirms your suspicions. There were knots involved.
We must find that map, or you and I both know all too well what fate will befall the people who live on that island. See what you can do to decipher these symbols. Follow the trail. It's the only lead we have to finding the people behind all this. Good luck. And be on your guard. The death of that spy proves that they're capable of anything.
Good Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's a
Look! 2 stocked barrels. That looks like the symbol in the knot. We're on the right track. But now which way should we go? There's the crate marked with a circle. Let's keep going. We found a notebook. It says that the people who were here had some sort of business to do at the cove in the back country.
We should go there. I want to know who's behind this.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
made of.
There they are.
Let's get closer without being noticed, so we can hear what they're saying.
What are you all doing out here? You following us?
We caught you red-handed. You orchestrated a break-in of the Great Library, during which you stole a map. A map that you had hoped to sell to Teleme.
You've discovered our little operation. That's a shame. However, I'm certain there must be a way to make this go away.
You cannot seriously mistake this person for a bastion of scruples. This deal seems highly unlikely to be respected. I am well aware that you are part of my father's flotilla. What do you think he will say when we reveal your implication in this sordid business?
The Admiral will be surprised to learn that members of his crew have betrayed the Guild, casting the shadow of doubt upon his authority. What do you think he'll have done to you?
By every foul wind I've ever crossed. Couldn't you stay on your island and stop nosing around on ours? Here, take your map and forget us. The Admiral does not need to be sullied by this matter.
You've come back. How can I help you?
We followed the thieves' trail using the documents we found in the spy's belongings.
Now that's mighty good news. Tell me everything.
The symbols were a treasure hunt of sorts that led to an old warehouse. There we found a note that mentioned a meeting near a cove in the backcountry.
And you went there, I imagine. Did you find the traitors?
Yes. We tried to listen in to their conversation, but we were discovered.
That's truly unfortunate. But it's not easy to spy on spies. Were you able to recover the map?
Yes, we found the map. Here, take it.
Thank you. It's a relief to have it back. I will make sure it never leaves these library walls again. Were you able to identify any of the traitors?
We'd seen the woman who seemed to be their leader before. She spoke with Admiral Barcelos after our trial.
I will ask the Admiral if he recalls her name. We will find her, thanks to your help. If we can capture her, we will certainly be able to unmask the other traitors. Thank you for everything. Not only did you save a people from brutal colonization, but you did it with the utmost discretion. And thanks to your help, I have no doubt we'll catch those rascal traitors. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation for your help.
Much obliged, friend.
If ever you should need my help, I would be more than happy to assist you.
Goodbye.
I'm glad to take a break. Would you like to talk about something?
I'll...
At your service, darling.
I've never seen anyone fight like you do. You move and strike so quickly with those twin blades. Do you think you could teach me?
Darling, it's all a matter of speed, yes, but also of elegance. You've got to read your opponent's movements, dance with them, and land your blow where they least expect it. I dare say I can show you the basics. You're rather light on your feet. But it takes constant training, and you'll need to persevere if you're to master it. You're coming along nicely, and you pick things up quickly. Keep at it, and we might just make a passable assassin of you yet. And do remember, whatever happens, stay elegant. Always.
I won't forget. Thank you, Sybil. Goodbye.
See you later, darling.
Ah, good timing. I had a favor I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Do you remember Rudolph? He asked me to find his mother, if you recall. I spread word that I was looking for her, and she recently sent me a letter. She says she fled to the congregation's lands. She met a farmer there and remarried. However, it seems that she and her husband are having difficulties and have asked me for help. After everything this woman suffered because of me, I owe it to her to go. And I'd like you to come with me. Something about her letter strikes me as odd, and an objective opinion would help me see things more clearly, instead of being blinded by my guilt.
Of course.
Thank you. In her letter, she said her farm was in High Prairie. Let's go.
Goodbye, Ludwig.
Bye.
Did you need me? Here I am.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the congregation.
Winter clothes? Hello? Are you looking for a piece of jewellery to give your lover? Or a new shirt, perhaps?
From here, the farm doesn't look very prosperous.
True. And the fields don't look very good.
Swords and axes, armor and helmets. You can find it all here. Looking for the best craftsmanship from both nations? Ha! You've come to the right place. Weapons, armor, and ammunition from the Congregation and the Dutan Empire.
Hello. You must be Mark, Clotilde's husband.
And I assume you're Ludwig, her late husband's brother. I can't tell you how happy I am to meet you and your friends. Unfortunately, we can't really celebrate this occasion as well as we'd like. As you can see, our farm isn't in the best condition.
Indeed. Where is Clotilde?
She's gone to Peren to try to find a solution. Unfortunately, we're up to our ears in problems. The farm isn't producing enough, the soil is too poor, and we're heavily in debt. I'm afraid we're going to lose what little we have left. That's why I wrote to you.
You wrote to me? I thought the letter was from Clotilde. That explains a lot. I was surprised she asked me for help, considering the way things are between us.
I'm sorry. We heard you were looking for her. She refused to contact you, of course. But given our circumstances, I thought any help would be welcome. So I wrote on her behalf. I hope you'll forgive me.
I understand. My friends and I will do our best to help you.
You said you were in debt.
We needed to borrow money to buy seeds and tools. Unfortunately, we chose the wrong person. What seemed like a small amount at first has grown into a huge debt, and the debt collectors won't leave us alone. They're threatening to take my land. If they do, Clotilde and I will have nothing left. After everything she's been through, it would kill her.
You say your farm isn't producing enough. What can you tell us about it?
We harvest almost nothing from our fields. The soil isn't good. Or maybe it's the seeds we've been using. We're working ourselves to the bone with no results, especially since the tools we bought are all broken.
We should be able to find you some good seeds that are better suited to this soil. I have an idea of where.
You said you were in debt.
We needed to borrow money to buy seeds and tools. Unfortunately, we chose the wrong person. What seemed like a small amount at first has grown into a huge debt, and the debt collectors won't leave us alone. They're threatening to take my land. If they do, Clotilde and I will have nothing left. After everything she's been through, it would kill her.
We must leave you now, but don't worry. We'll find a solution to your problems.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You can stay as long as you like. You're always welcome here.
Your family seems to be struggling. What can we do to help them?
I have an idea. I have a hiding place nearby where I kept some seeds and tools that could help them get their crops going again. But we should take a look around the farm too. Maybe the soil just isn't right for what they planted, and we may be able to repair the tools.
Can you tell me more about this hiding place?
It's in Peren, outside the city. I'd been storing these farm supplies there to smuggle them into the south of the Empire.
It's not far, but it's not exactly close either. Maybe we should concentrate on what we can do here first.
It's up to you. I admit I'm not thinking very clearly when it comes to my family.
Let's see what we can do here first.
Lead the way.
Ludwig, I think your brother-in-law lied to us. This letter says all their debts have been paid.
Why would Mark do that? Is he trying to milk us for money?
This feels like a scam. Your brother-in-law owes us an explanation.
Let's have a look at those tools. If they're broken, we might be able to repair them.
These tools are old and well used, but they're still in good working condition.
That's odd. Maybe Mark exaggerated so we would bring him better tools. Mark, you lied to us. I'd like to know why.
What? I didn't lie to you, I assure you,
We took a look at your tools. They're in fine condition.
I didn't check them myself. Our farmhand told us they were no good. Why would he try to sabotage the farm?
You have no debts. We found a letter from your creditors that said you'd paid off the last of them.
You entered our house without even asking.
You're upset that we went into your house when you lied to us so brazenly.
Forgive me, it's true. I lied. And Clotilde isn't in Peren. She's hiding here in the barn. Clotilde, come out! She'll explain everything.
Here I am, Mark. They know everything.
Of course. You took us for complete fools. Why did you lie to us?
Because we didn't have any other choice. All this is your fault.
My fault? How's that?
General Eisenach sent his henchmen. He forced us to help him capture you.
Why did you accept? If you think he's going to spare you when he attacks, you're entirely mistaken.
Your favorite excuse. The General is so cruel that he'd kill us too. It's for that same reason that you let him kill your own brother. All Eisenach would have had to do is hand me the rope and I'd have hung you myself. That's how much I hate you. It doesn't matter if he kills us. At least Rudolph will live. He promised me. They're holding him, you see. I won't lose my son because of you.
Clotilde, I am sorry, but he tricked you. Rudolph is in Yuxantis. We met him. He was looking for you, by the way. That is why I have been searching for you in earnest. But forget that for now. Eisenach is coming, and we need to prepare.
You are right. We can most certainly use this failed trap against him. Are there any things here that we could use to defend the farm?
The assault will likely go through the courtyard. We could set traps at the entry.
That's an idea. There are lots of things in the barn we could use to build them with, if you know how to make them.
We could also place explosives in a few barrels in the courtyard. But we need to hurry. They'll soon be here.
Good. That should give us a bit of an advantage.
Perfection. With these explosives at the ready, we should be able to spice up the fight a bit.
I don't think there's anything else we can do. Now we wait for the General and his men.
I'll be in your debt if everyone gets out of this unscathed. Let them come. General Eisenach, at last we meet face to face.
Finally, I'll make you pay for my son's death, you gibbet-bound wretch.
I will not be hung without a fight.
I expected nothing less from you. Soldiers, attack!
Let's show them what we're made of!
May the shadows crush you! May the shadows crush you! Hang in there. Look, the General is fleeing. These must be his last men.
Only a fool dares to attack a Devest. Now I'm going to have to buy some new armor.
May the shadows crush you! It's one less of us. We can't let them win! You coward! Come back! We should go after him. That bastard will never leave my family in peace.
No, Ludwig. I don't think now is the time. If we go now, how can we be sure he doesn't have more soldiers waiting to take revenge on your family? Our priority is to make sure they're safe. We'll deal with the General another time.
You're alive!
Yes, but no thanks to you.
You caused us a great deal of pain, and I thought my son in danger. I didn't hesitate an instant choosing between him and you. But you were right. I heard what the General was saying. He would have killed us all. And I suppose it was the same as when he had your brother. I am sorry, Ludwig. I apologize.
If I hadn't killed the General's son, none of this would have happened.
His son was your commanding officer, wasn't he? Why did you kill him?
He was a cold-hearted fool, completely drunk on power, who had already put us through hell on the battlefield. He was always risking our lives, never his own. We meant nothing to him. We had captured enemy soldiers that day. They were poor people, peasants who had been forcibly conscripted, just like us. They were our neighbors. We knew some of them. He ordered us to kill them so we wouldn't have to feed them. Their lives were of no value to him. I refused to obey his order, and so did the others. He threatened to hang us for insubordination. We fought him. He could barely hold a sword. I killed him.
And you were right to do so. I'm sorry, Ludwig. I didn't know what happened. All I knew was that because of that incident, we lost so many of our family members and our home.
I know. How many times have I asked myself if I could have done things differently?
But we can't turn back time. At least Rudolf is alive. He wants to see you again. We could take you to Uxantis if you'd like. Our friend, Captain Alvida, will be happy to take you there, I'm sure.
That's all I could ever want. But Mark, that means leaving the farm behind.
After everything that's just happened here, I think it's best to get away for a while. Let's go to Uxantis.
Rudolf, you got my message?
Mom!
My darling, I thought I'd lost you. I never imagined it would be your uncle who would bring us together at last.
Hello.
This is Mark, my new husband. He helped me so much after we fled the village. I hope you'll get along well.
Come on. Let's leave them to celebrate their happy reunion. Thank you. Thank you all for helping me save them and bring them back together. It's nice of you to have accompanied me to High Prairie, and to have helped me sort out this affair when you already have so much to do. I'll not forget what you've done for me and mine. And now you know everything about my life.
Goodbye, Ludwig.
Bye. Take care.
To get to High Prairie, we must head to the northeast of Paren. There's a way to reach the trade route that leads there from the hills.
You're back? What do you want?
Were you able to present the evidence we gave you to the Prince de Vesp? What did he think?
I have indeed informed him of what was going on. And I have also sent a message to the Emperor himself. He was very impressed by your courage and sends you his thanks for saving our nation from this devious attack. As for the Prince, he was extremely interested in the documents I showed him, especially those regarding Zahid. The Alliance ambassador has been summoned, and Zahid will no doubt be banished in the next few days.
It's another blow for Karnaz. I hope he won't soon forgive her failure.
I don't think you'll be seeing her anytime soon. The Prince has also assured me that he will send scouts to the other ruins near the borders to make sure that nothing happens there. I've obviously told him about your pivotal role in this matter, for which he is grateful.
We shall leave now, Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
Workwear or evening wear. You'll find everything you need here.
Greetings! You are Father Cardinal Pius's young friends. It's a pleasure to meet you. I see you're from Tirfredi. We really must find time to discuss your island. Please, forgive my prattling. I'm the ambassador of Serene here in the city. You asked to meet me.
That's right, Sir Dargenton. I was snatched from my island along with one of my friends several months ago, and taken to Alima by people from the Alliance.
How appalling. Please know that our nation does not approve of this kind of practice under any circumstances.
I'm glad to hear that. Today we are trying to return home. We have a ship, but as you know, such an expedition is costly.
To say the least. The creation of our trading post, New Serene, cost us a fortune.
We hoped that the Dorsey family would be able to finance this voyage. And of course, the ship could also carry cargo.
I appreciate that. And I want you to know that I sympathize with your situation. However, our ships are already prepared. And we generally try to minimize the number of passengers so as to carry as much merchandise as possible. It would be very difficult for me to convince the prince to sponsor a new expedition to Tifredi.
Very difficult. But perhaps not impossible. What could we do to make it easier for you?
Well, I hesitate to even entertain this idea, especially as I wouldn't even know where to start. But as you have no doubt learned, the Dorseys are in perpetual competition with the de Vesps. For the moment, our family still governs the congregation, but this situation may not last. The de Vesps are always trying to shift the balance by strengthening their influence with other families and cities. I know they're up to something, but I don't know exactly what. If you were able to help us foil their plans, the prince would owe you a great debt and would be much more inclined to grant your request.
You do know I'm a de Vesp, don't you?
Yes. But if you're here and not at your uncle's palace, it means that, for whatever reason, you consider us more trustworthy.
I can understand why Claude d'Orsay made you his man in Peren. You're as clever as they say. I think I know what plan you're referring to, and I may have an idea on how to put a stop to it.
I'm delighted to hear it.
I'll tell you about it later, if you don't mind.
All right.
I'll leave you to think about it. Unless there's anything else you'd like to discuss.
We'll leave you to your work.
Thank you. Come back if you need my insights.